guys! So happy Monday and welcome to another advice video, and this one actually wasn't requested, but I mean it kind of was, but it wasn't like, I'm not going to be answering a specific question. I'm just going to be talking about how to get good grades. How to get good grades, okay? We're good. The number one thing I hear people at my school complaining about and stuff is like, oh, I forgot, or not really complaining, just saying, it's like, oh, I forgot, or yeah, I don't have a planner, I can't remember stuff. Never just rely on your memory to remember stuff. I guess like you always should write stuff down. Like if you're in class and the teacher's like, hey, we have a test tomorrow, study, and like blah blah blah, or you have homework due tomorrow, blah blah blah. Always write it down because you might forget and not do it and therefore get a bad grade. I think a really good planner, you can get any kind, but this isn't like promoted or anything. This is just what I use. This is my planner. It's by Planet Daily Planners. I got it off Amazon for like $12 or something. And okay, I'll show you a typical week. So it just looks like this, and as you can see, I've already written some stuff down that my teachers told me about last week. I also just have this little like sticky note that says OMG just to remind me what page I'm on. Honestly, if you have a planner, your grades will improve because you'll remember to do stuff, and don't just like buy a planner and be like, oh, I have a planner now, I'm good to go. Carry it around with you like basically at all times. Put it in your binder, put it in your backpack, put it in your locker, whatever. Bring it to each class and have like a pen too. Probably my second thing is just always be prepared for class. Like bring paper, bring pencils and pens. You can't always rely on the people sitting next to you to supply you with stuff because maybe someday they'll forget a pen or whatever, so you won't have that option to borrow it from them. Just always be prepared, and that also shows your teachers that you're, you know, like, I guess responsible. I think it's always better to be like a little over prepared, so bring like a few more pencils than you think you might need and stuff, so you're just extra prepared, and then you can lend people stuff who aren't as responsible as the good responsible kid you are. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna throw that over there. My third tip is to take notes in class, even if your teacher doesn't say like take notes, because sometimes they'll be talking about something and they won't tell you to take notes, so just assume you're going to, or they're just kind of like expecting you to listen and remember stuff. But again, you can't always rely on your memory, so just take notes even if it's on something that you think is simple, because most of the stuff you learn in class will be on some quiz or test or exam or something. Fourth tip is to make flashcards on stuff that you've learned in class. So for example, I make flashcards for Spanish vocab and English vocab too, I guess, because like we learn big words in English, and then Spanish vocab is just everyday Spanish. I've also made flashcards for like bio, for example. We were learning like the parts of the cell, and I put like the name of the part, like the part of the cell's name on one side and then the function on the other side. So always be making flashcards on stuff like that, and it really actually does help you retain the information, especially like before you go to sleep, because then you'll be processing the information and remembering it as you're sleeping. So that's just a little handy trick that I've picked up throughout the years. My last tip is to participate in class, and by that I mean like raising your hand and asking questions, and just, I don't know, mostly asking questions, because number one, that like answers your question. The teacher or whoever will answer your question and you'll learn the information you need to know, but also it kind of shows your teacher that you are there to learn and you're not just gonna like sit there and put your head down and go to sleep. I don't know how to put this, but they'll just see that you are like involved during class, and they'll be like, good kid, and then they'll offer you help, or like, I don't know, they're just more likely to like you if you are involved during class. So those were my 5 most basic tips for getting good grades and stuff. Be sure to leave any other tips you have down below, so it will help all of us out and we can all just get more tips on how to be great students. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, because I have a video schedule now, so that means consistent videos. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.